Namaste, vanakkam, bonjour, buongiorno, buonasera, buonanotte, huyamore, boreida, kia ora, ayubovan, salamat pagi, suprabhat, shubh dinam. You may be wondering what is Dr. Ananda doing live this morning. Well, today is Thursday, Guruvar, a very special day to the Guru Parampara always. And I thought I would make this special announcement today. An announcement that is about an upcoming course that my dear Dhivya Priya Bhavanani is going to be offering all of us. One of the most popular books of all my books and has come into its 5th edition is the Primer of Yoga Theory. And this book came into being because we started doing the Yogasana sport event so many years ago with the children, and to keep the yoga in it, we had a theory part of the competition. So not just you should be skillful in asanas, but you should also understand the theoretical principles and the framework of the yoga itself. So when we started doing this, the children used to say, Dr. Sir, how can we prepare for this exam? How can we prepare for this test? And, we cannot go around doing things. So I went through about 35 books, and the culmination of all of this information came together in this Primer of Yoga Theory. And so this book became a standard for these type of exams and these type of competitions, and so many people have used it as a base for clearing the UJC net and the yoga certification exams and other things, because there's a lot of good content. I don't claim ownership, I've just codified it. So Dhivya Priya, who now is a life member of IYA, a yoga professional member, and taking up this tradition, she said, let us do something. So she said, let's have an online course where we can start sharing the contents of this book in an online manner. And so from September 3rd, we'll be having this course online led by Dhivya Priya, and I will be assisting her. So she is the lead, I am the assistant, and it's nice to have that role happen. And we are looking at 15 sessions, which will be about 2 hours each. Though those who know me know that 2 hours is never enough for what we want to share. So we'll be going through so many of the concepts about yoga and putting it into this framework using the book as a model. So those who sign up for this course will get a free ebook, the Primer of Yoga Theory. And it looks at an introduction to yoga, it looks at yoga definitions, it looks at, what is asana, what is the context, pranayama, what are some hatha yoga texts. And, there's also a section on yoga in modern times and yoga therapy, and then yoga and sports, all these different topics that I have covered in my book. Divya will be leading the course, and I'll be adding to it as we go on, so that this context of yoga is not lost. Because in modern times, we have to be very careful that yoga doesn't just be equated to asana alone. The asana is one important component of yoga, but it is not the end-all be-all. So the context of yoga, because when we keep the context of yoga, then it is culturally appropriate yoga. When the context is lost, it becomes misappropriated yoga. So the difference is basically the context. And so the aim of this course that will start on September 3rd, it will be held in the evening, 7:30 to 9:30. And that should work out for most time zones around the world, except my dear yoga family down under. And all I can tell you is, we will be also recording it, so you will get a chance to have the recordings if you miss those late night sessions. But for most of the time zones, 7:30 in the evening in India, should work out. So we have decided 7:30 to 9:30 Indian time, and it will be on Tuesday and Fridays. So Tuesday and Fridays evenings, 15 sessions starting on September 3rd. And we will be going through step by step all of these concepts, and also introducing you to how there can be multiple choice questions, quizzes in it, so that you get a framework that can be used for your own evaluation, self-evaluation, Swadhyaya. And also, if you are a teacher, how you can evaluate your students and their sort of knowledge of the principles and practices of yoga in its context. So if you want to sign up for it, a very simple thing is dpbhavanani21@gmail.com. I've been posting this on different places. So you can contact Dhivya. She'll give you the details of how to register, the registration link and all. And looking forward to having you all with me for this journey. So let's all grow and glow in yoga, and let's be the best version we can of ourselves. Namaste, Dhanyavadaha, Shukriya, Grazie, Gratias, Ciao, Ayubovan, Ayushman Bhava, Vijayi Bhava, Nandri, Vanakkam.